Swoop. Oh, haha, I'm dumb. I never set up. Hold on. The Edo tube. Haha, I forgot to set up my PNG. I'm smart. Look at me go. There I am. Say hello. There he is. Hi, Wolfie. We're gonna call this me being out of practice. That's exactly what we're gonna call this. There we go. Okay. Hello, Wolfie. Sure. Listen. I woke up like 30 minutes ago. It's been a hot minute. My brain is still a little out of it. But hello. Welcome. I don't remember at all what we were doing. Sort of. Also, about bang or cold bottle redeem. First of all, I don't know how to set up sound redeems. So haha. Therein lies the rub. And also, Snowy actually wouldn't be able to make it today because she's busy doing homework. So even if I did have a cold bottle redeem of some sort, she would not be able to participate. The Velcroy Desert Dalmatia. Oh, okay, so that's exactly where I'm going. Among Republican merchants, reports abound of caravans being crushed by a black boulder, a creature indeterminate in nature, but quite decided in size, strength, and spite. He or she who took it upon themselves to seek out and slay this black mass would earn the eternal gratitude of not only the desert traders, but of the curse breakers who risk life and limb every day through the Belgrade. Okay. You get the sounds from... Wait. Ask Bob or just get sound alerts on your channel, you get the sounds from there. Does Twitch have that? Natively now. Back in my day, we had to go through third-party sites to get sound alerts. Wait, I can open this door? Oh, no, I can't. Alright. Well, if that... Yeah, if I got no side quests, then I got no side quests. If I got no side quests, then I got no side quests. Okay. I got items. Items are good. Items are good. 10. Oh right, I have like Titan now. Judgment Bolt! Okay, hold on. Oh, I maxed out my limit break. I remember that. Okay. I remember doing that. I remember doing things. Pretty sure if you go to dashboard and extensions, you can look up sound alerts there. I will keep that in mind and do that at some point. I cannot promise that it will be soon, but at some point. Okay. The Velcroy Desert, northwestern Dalmatia, a vast arid sea of sand and stone that has been slowly consuming western Dalmatia since time immemorial. Ah, yes. I love FF12. Let's go do this. I'll remind later, too. Also gotta remind Bob about his spray bottle. Yeah, Bob do need his spray bottle. I also want this PNG to have, like, a talking animation, sort of, and a blinking animation sort of thing, but I need to get a hold of Nika for that. And beg and bow and scrape. Hi, Uncle Byron.
I was a young man when last I walked this path.
The goodest of boys.
There's an old trading post not far from here. The road to Drake's Fang leads through it.
I love the music here. Me need to lay down, body tired from work. I'll be looking at fun. Okay, thank you for dropping by, Wolfie. Riddle of the Sands. Okie day. You know what? We're gonna walk since it's my first time here.
Our destination lies over that dune, beyond the ruins.
Really?
Well, Clive, it's all too easy to lose one's bearings in the sands.
Right. Even though there's a very well-traveled road here. Nyum.
Many years ago, when you were just a boy, you and I rode this way together, accompanying your father on a scouting expedition to Drake's Fang.
He let me come with you.
I'm not surprised you don't remember. It was just before Joshua was born.
We're getting old
You
man
were
stories.
so eager to be there when your brother arrived that you whipped your chocobo too hard on the journey home and fell from the saddle. I shall never forget how Elwyn fussed over you as you sat in the sand, bawling like a babe.
Gil. Hello, fellow merchant. I am here to do merchant things. And apparently you don't care. Okay. Hello!
And those soldiers were in the inn. Friends of friends, I'd wager. Not that they look very friendly.
So, Lord Cook has finally made his move.
Also, about
I
stream
expect
length
that's why there's so many
tonight.
soldiers in town.
I don't really have a
Deal with
big
any
plan
imperial
on
reprisals.
how long to stream. I just know I probably need to be in bed by midnight, my time. So I might just cut it off whenever I'm starting to feel tired. Because I'm not super limited on how long I need to be streaming or anything like that. That is the advantage of streaming later at night. It's like my earliest classes are at noon. It's great.
There she is. The good old Dalamil Inn.
Dalamil.
Do you know, this heat has given me quite a thirst. Quick drink before we press on?
Hydrate. 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 Hello. Okay. Oh, game is now in control. What is it? What? 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 Oh.
Look, there.
Those are Imperial
Those are Ashen
chocobos. though.
steeds. No doubt about it.
And such a long ride from Stonehere. Our Waluda friends must be soothing
Oh.
their saddle sores in the inn. Shall we join them?
Oh, okay. Those are the people we're...
Run along and play now, Torgal. Dogs aren't allowed inside.
No! Sag. Hi, Shay! Oh yeah, we going Assassin's Creed up in this business. Lurking on mobile. Hello, Claude. Thank you for the lurk. Clive, you are readily recognizable with the getup, my guy. Like, that hood does not do you any favors.
Good day to you. Eating?
Sorry about my pal. He only talks when his mouth's full. What do you recommend?
Well, if you're after something light, we do a fine chocobo soup with lentils and honey.
2 bowls of that then. An ale.
Right you are.
Hey, girl!
Coming!
Your pal? Would you rather be my squire?
Rush hour, as I can see. Currently knitting a scarf for your dad for his birthday. Oh, that's sweet. That's awesome, Shay. Why do I have a feeling she's gonna die? This random serving girl that I'm now somewhat attached to. Why do I feel like she's a dead woman? I recognize you. Wait, I recognize... Yo, I was gonna say... You're Mark Grace's attendant! Joshua is here? Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Your Grace, it is plain you are not
Uh-oh.
yet well enough to travel.
Uh-oh.
If you would only let me take you to someone who can better attend to your ills.
No, we must press on. Prince Dion has returned to his camp and will soon depart for the front. I must speak with him at all costs. Miss this chance and I may never get another. You do understand that?
Yes, Your Grace. But you must at least agree to take your medicine. I'll fetch you some water.
This is so unfortunate. Joshua is literally upstairs and Clive has no idea. And Joshua has no idea about it either. I wonder if... What was her name? Jote? It hasn't been said. She's literally standing at the... Oh my gosh. And those are the looters.
Keep watch, they tell us. But all I see is sand.
I hear they got our guest back to the Fang without any trouble. We'll be leaving soon enough.
Why the Lord Commander dragged us all this way just to save that blockhead skin, we'll never know. Dominant or not, he's a bloody idiot.
That'll be Cooker, then.
Well, let's get this down us. We've a long way to go.
Hey, you!
Byron, is this your first...
Uncle? Sorry.
No! My goodness.
Can you walk, Your Grace?
What's wrong?
I fear trouble may be brewing downstairs.
Oh no. Oh, please tell me she sees Clive.
You two are travelers, are you not? Me and my companions are strangers here. Perhaps you'd be good enough to accompany us a while. Help us find our way.
Sorry, lads, but we've got business in camera that can't wait.
Ah, I'm sure you could spare us an hour or two. Friend.
Byron!
I'm afraid we don't have a moment to lose. Stay back, Uncle. Gladly.
What was it?
Try it.
Bravo, my boy! Just like that!
There we go. He gives Iroh energy, he does. Hi, Jacob! You're here to chew on those ears? Nah, the ears are not for chewing. Ears are not for chewing. Okay, that was easy.
For your trouble. Advice, miss. That soup could do with a touch more salt.
I love how Byron just stood. Did she watch the fight? She did! Does that mean she recognizes me? Does that mean she recognizes Clive? That might be a no. That ooh, pretty river.
Now's our chance. Your Grace?
I'm fine.
No, Joshua! Sorry about the broken tables.
Clive?
I love how the controller is vibrating with each step on the stone stairs.
What is it now?
It's nothing. Let's go.
Poor Clive. He misses his brother. Explore town time? Targo! Hey. I love how we just casually walk through the streets with our hoods down now. Like, yeah, that makes sense.
Where are you?
Do, 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 do.
Well, we didn't know where to find Kupka before. We do now.
The Royalists said it themselves. Their guest is in the Fang.
Yep.
We should press on before any more of their friends turn up.
Agreed, but I'm looking for... No side quests. Okay. My hunt target... I'll do the hunt target later. Big sword is there, so you could try to be subtle, kind of miss the boat. Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's what I was talking about earlier, but... Oh, hi. Well, that seems...
Ah, they've closed the road. And it's the only way from here to the Fang. It would seem Lord Kupka is not accepting visitors at present.
We have to get through that gate.
Not by force, I trust. We've attracted quite enough unwanted
It's like when you try to do a
attention
hide in
already.
Assassin's Creed in full white
By
and red
guile,
while being
then.
the only one with the hood up.
Perhaps
Exactly.
the Desert Hare can offer us her aid.
Rosina Dalamil, woman of mystery. But how will we find her? We know naught of her but her name.
And that she was working with Sid. Sid's other collaborators have all been people of means. The wealthiest and most successful members of their communities. I'll wager this Rosina Dalamil is the same.
That would certainly help to narrow the search.
I mean, it's
We need
Dalamil
only
Inn.
inquire as to who is in charge of the town.
And that's exactly what I mean to do.
Looks like we won't be getting back to Drake's Fang anytime soon.
Well, it's not like we've got a reason to. Whatever this emergency is, they've shut down the whole mine for it.
Interesting.
Anything I can interest you in?
Lux! Hello! Oh, I didn't see your message, but see you later, Shay. You may have disappeared into many a crowd in a full suit and pants, so I don't know if AC is accurate or not. Yeah, I don't... It might actually be slightly accurate. Reduce lightning rod cooldown? I don't need to do that. I don't need that! And I'm maxed on potions. Alright, do I have sellables? Do. I don't want to get copyrighted.
Thank
There we
you
go.
kindly.
I don't think Twinkle Twinkle Little Star can get... I don't think I can get copyrighted for Twinkle Twinkle Little Star. I swear, people tend to just roll a natural 0 when it comes to perception for you.
There you were.
Okay, that's kind of funny. Cat Strumch. Okay, I will do a Cat Strumch. We stand up. Ow, my bones. And stretch to the left, stretch to the right. Button on your toes. Okay, we're good. Okay. I don't know if my mic picked up my arm. My arm absolutely sounding like one of those like I can hear the rust in that cat stretch.
Anything I can help you with, travelers? Allow me. My good man, we represent one of the oldest and greatest trading houses of Port Isolde. We're seeking to expand our business in the
Oh,
region.
it's Byron.
Very
He
much
can
like to make the
absolutely
acquaintance
play
of
this
Delamel's
card.
leading entrepreneurs. If only we knew where to find them. Well, we're best known for our baths, our markets, and our smithies. I suppose you could do worse than start your search at one of those. Thank you. You've been most helpful. Oh, you wouldn't happen to know a lady by the name of Rosina Dalamil, would you? No. I can't say I do. Well, thank you all the same.
Interesting. I would say you need a chiropractor, but from what I heard, it sounds like you need WD-40. You gonna eat dinner while you watch? Okay. Alright, hello other townspeople.
What do you want? Can't you see I'm busy?
Okay, bye.
I'm looking
No,
for someone.
no, Clive. It was a
woman by the
really
name of
good
Rosina
idea for
Dalamil.
Byron to do this.
Do you know her?
Never heard of her. Is that all?
One more question. If I wanted to find the richest trader in town, where would you recommend that I look?
Well, that's easy. The Briar's Kiss. Won't find a finer smithy this side of the strait. The owner's only a young sprig, but he's got all the right ideas.
The Briar's Kiss, you say?
Interesting.
Thank you.
Interessante.
I doubt this young sprig is the person we're looking for. You said Sid's contact was likely to be an influential sort. Influence comes with age and experience. Believe you me.
If he's rich, that's all it really takes. That's really all it takes. You can kind of buy your way into anything, really.
Can I help you?
Yes, I'm looking for a woman by the name of Rosina Dalamil. A long-standing pillar of your community, I believe, from old trading stock.
Then you should ask further. He's been here for years. Knows the place and its people like the back of his hand. And he's in
I don't know if you guys hear my phone going off, but it is
Try
going
the
off
baths.
indeed.
That's where you'll usually find him.
Thank you kindly.
That sounded so sarcastic, Byron. Why did that sound so
like we have our
sarcastic?
Perhaps. Let's go and find out exactly what this Furter knows.
I debate age being correlated to influence. A child's rose hit harder than normal.
Sweet incense.
He means influence as in like political style influence or something like
Excuse me.
that.
Are you Furter?
I am. Can I help you, travelers?
I hope so. You've lived here for some time, is that correct? Do you know Rosina Dalamil? We believe she may be a trader of some renown.
And what business do you have with the desert hare?
She was a close friend of mine. I was hoping she might be able to help me.
Very well. Go to the bordello. I'll arrange an introduction.
Interesting. Okay. What? This has trap written all over it. Wait. This has trap written all over. Am I the only one that sees trap written in big letters all over this. If we talk about that influence, then yeah, if rich enough and influential, yeah. Wait, Milan about to head to the bordello? Wait,
Do you think we can trust him?
Yeah, okay.
Only as far as I think he trusts us.
I'm not crazy. I'm not crazy. I'm not crazy.
So you're the ones who've been sniffing around.
I beg your pardon?
Don't play the fool. Stick your nose in our business and you're likely to lose it.
Do I have Ramo? Cool. That was to make a point. I'm just bullying this guy. Ow! Alright, you know what? Screw this. Let's just summon a tornado in the middle of the desert. Come on. Oh my goodness, you guys have so much health. They have so much health. I haven't managed to catch any of your other streams, but this smells like organized crime in the game. It did! I mean, I'm kind of the head honcho of the organized crime network, but like, it did! They laid a trap and set half a meter away from the trap to pull you into it. Guards, I do not have the willpower, desire, or a paycheck for this. I literally summoned an actual tornado, an actual divine bolt of lightning, an earthquake. I don't think they're paying enough at all for this. The absolute world of hurt you guys just jumped into was immeasurable. You were not ready.
Him or her?
Him. The boss. He wanted us to test you.
Though one could hardly call that a test.
Lord Ferda?
Look what the cat dragged in.
Your skill with the blade is rare indeed, my lord. A fitting talent for an outlaw.
You know who I am. So what now? Call in the Men of the Rock and collect the bounty?
That isn't my decision to make. Our work is done. Take him to meet his precious Rosina. She will be interested to make his acquaintance.
Yes, my lord. To the Lock of Leisure, then.
The Lock of Leisure?
To the Lock of Leisure.
What? What kind of... You just sat your elbow in sauce. Skilled with a blade, he says. Ah, yes, blade form, tornado, and lightning. Exactly. I'm so glad you understand. I'm so glad you understand.
Fresh bread, warm from the oven. The most fragrant herbs and
the finest.
Did that man just say the most fragrant herbs? I will end you. I will send you to Jesus. Okay.
Ubor's Forge. The Briar's Kiss.
Okay.
So
yes, I am the
was
best
the
swordsman in
young
the world, a level 20 druid.
So much for Rosina Dalamil being a woman of experience. How wrong I was.
It was an easy mistake to make, Uncle. After all, it must have been years since Sid last saw her. Sorry, him. Whoever this Lubor truly is, he's clearly a man of means. I'd say he deserves our respect.
See that he gets it.
Wait, hold on. Time out. 7 seconds. The theme of this sounds a heck of a lot like a theme in Endwalker. And I know nobody here has played Endwalker, and I haven't streamed it on my Twitch yet. So this is probably something that nobody will ever understand, but it sounds like it.
Lord Ferda told me to bring them to you.
Was we talking about the BGM? Yeah.
My boys tell me you're in need of assistance. Sid the Second.
I won't waste your time. I need passage through the south gate.
Tell me, what do you think is a merchant's most important commodity? Why, trust. Everyone knows that. Without it, you have nothing. And nothing is exactly what you have.
Did I not just
So
use
for
wrong?
you, I too have nothing. I'm not in the business of helping every lost puppy that wanders in off the street. I'm a busy man, as you can see.
Let's leave this mummer to his farce.
By all means. Find someone else to help you on your way. Just be sure to tell them you're not the two travelers from the inn the guards are looking for. Don't want them jumping to conclusions, do we?
Why, you...
Buddy, just really quick. This idiot standing between us, I appreciate the statement you're making, guy. But did you not just see me absolutely lay out 12 of your other dudes? Like, I appreciate the sentiment, but like, really, just spear with lightning and then ask him again. Exactly.
What do we need to do to earn your trust?
I like this one. Willing to do whatever it takes to get what he wants. Men like you have a special place in my heart.
I don't need buttering up, guy.
You ask?
I didn't ask.
Because they get me what I want. Always.
Fine. So what do you want?
Don't tell me you're going to listen to this swaggering scruff.
We might as well hear him out. It's only natural that an ally of Sid's would seek assurances of strangers. Assuming he is an ally, of course. 5 years ago, he would have still been a boy.
And yet even then I had more good sense than a man, 5 times my age? But enough of the pleasantries. We were speaking of what I want. I want you to put an end to the trouble in Dalamil. Return to me when you have done so, and you shall have my aid. Until then, I bid you good day.
What trouble? If you're going to give us orders, be clear about them, damn you.
Manners, Greybeard. One catches more damselflies with honey than with vinegar.
What did you call me?
My apologies. A word of advice in recompense. Follow the crystals. Oh, but that was 3. Oh, I'm making this too easy for you.
It's like when we had a
Will be
party we're
easy.
interrogating a bandit.
Solving his little riddle should be like dealing with him. Child's play. Let us divide our forces, Clive. I'd rather not drag this parlor game on any longer than we need to.
All right. Good luck, Uncle.
Cleric with lots of diamonds plus a chaotic good paladin results in a very painful interrogation. Oh, that sounds terrifying. I love it.
The only ones causing trouble in Delamil.
I am all for violating Geneva suggestions. 110%. Oh, I thought that was going to be wait, hold on. For the best drop in Delamil, visit the final sting. Oh. For those who don't know, Final Sting is a move in across the Final Fantasy series that will kill the user and often the target both. Just smite removed by rinse and repeat. Exactly. Mylan back at D&D War Crimes, I see. Yes, yes, always. Fill the vents with cloud kill type of war crimes. Anyway.
Excuse me. Is it true there's been trouble with crystals of late?
You've heard, then?
I've heard rumors.
Damn thieves. Pilfering the crystals that were meant to fill our cups and light our stoves. Us common folk have hardly had a shard to share between us these last few moons. And it isn't as if we can buy them on the black market either. Whoever's taking them, they aren't sharing.
Interesting. I love this place's music. I love this whole area's music. This is super cool. But anyway. I mean, when you think about it, all war crimes aren't crimes when first occurring. No, but they are crimes when,
Do you have a moment?
Whatever the world court is, I forget what it's called, determines that they are later. Because they it goes backward like that. It's not like, oh, you get a pass the one time.
I came through on the way. Is there a reason for that?
Well, we're a stone's throw from Drake's Fang for one. The soldiers guarding the Mother Crystal and the shipments need a place to spend their hard-earned gil. The men of the Rock throw their money about like there's no tomorrow.
Is that so? Well, thank you. Don't let me keep you from your work any longer.
What way was that asking about the crystals? What? Clive, are you stupid sometimes? Clive, are you like me? Are we kindred spirits? Are we kind of stupid sometimes?
Light meat and dark, fresh from the grill. You wouldn't believe how much he gave me.
Well, I hope you gave as good as you got.
This music, man,
What can I
it
do
reminds
for you,
me
soldier?
of...
Need that sword polishing.
I'm not a soldier.
Ugh, then be off with you. I serve the men of the Rock and the men of the Rock only.
You have an agreement with them?
Don't be stupid. I just know which side my bread is buttered. Don't want to be stuck under some pauper when they come knocking. With pockets deeper than Zemeckis and an urge to empty them. Look, just leave, will you? Before you scare them off.
Okay.
I think I'm starting to get an idea of what's been going on. I wonder if Uncle Byron's learned anything of use. He'll probably be back at the inn by now.
Yeah, true. That seems concerning.
What was all that crashing and banging about before?
Some out-of-towners picked a fight with the guard, I heard. Got cracked skulls for their trouble.
It's you, the one who broke all our furniture. What do you want? Haven't you caused enough trouble already?
I'm looking for my pal. Have you seen him?
The gentleman who was with you? Yes, he's upstairs, but...
Thank you. I'll go and fetch him.
What was the but for? See, here's the thing with D&D war crimes. They're not on the Geneva checklist, but Geneva didn't think they were options either. I know that cough! What do you mean?
Let me treat you.
No. Go away. There you go. Okay.
Huh?
Will this suffice as a deposit?
By the sands. That's a black pearl.
One of the many treasures in my collection that I would be only too happy to part with, should you give me reason to do so.
All right. I'm sure that we can come to an agreement, but not here.
Byron...
What are you doing, Uncle?
That's my question. What are you doing, guy? What are you doing? I love how these guys are... I've been hunted by these soldiers in the tan with the scimitars for a while now. They should know me. It's really funny that he didn't recognize me.
Care to explain why you're giving gifts to Kupka's men?
Bait, my boy. One cannot catch one's prey without it. And I do believe I've snagged us quite the quarry. I started by asking around the markets as to where I might purchase crystals. I had no luck, of course. It's forbidden to trade in such things. But my uncharacteristic indiscretion just happened to attract the attention of those uniformed ruffians.
Interesting.
They took me aside and said they could procure the crystal I sought if I proved I could pay for it.
So the pearl was your proof?
I thought they'd ask for more. A second-rate specimen like that would only fetch 500,000 or so. A small price to pay for admittance to the underworld.
Byron!
But enough about my little act of subterfuge. What did you discover?
That the supply of crystals has dried up of late. And some people seem to think they're being stolen. Meanwhile, members of Kupka's private guard have been spending money all over town. I'll wager those soldiers you've been talking to have been siphoning off crystals meant for elsewhere and pocketing the profits.
I'll wager you're right.
This could be avoided by just summoning a tornado or two.
Just
I
as you
agree.
arranged, and put an end to the trouble Lubor spoke of.
Ha! That preening popinjay thought this would be difficult. It just goes to show one should never underestimate a Rosfield. We'll soon wipe that smirk off his face.
I normally don't condone murder hobo, but in this case just murder hobo them already and tell them to
corner of
stop
the
their
Beltway,
crap.
far from prying eyes.
Good.
Perfect place for a spot of double dealing.
I trust I can count on your support if things turn sour.
Absolutely not.
Of course.
You'll count on Torgles. The goodest of boys. Anyway. You can pet the doggo. Yes, you can! You can absolutely pet the doggo. There's an achievement to pet him like 5 or 6 or 7 or however many times it is.
What was all that crashing and banging about?
There's absolutely an achievement to do it a bunch of times. Best game, 10 out of 10. You can pet the doggo. I have an idea. To lead off with this fight. This music, man. It's so cool! Oh, I see a beacon. Gem, no. Okay. So how do you know they won't try to double cross us? You know, it'd be really funny if they recognized me. Like right here. Like right stinking here. They have a whole stall and everything. My dudes, you could not be more freaking obvious.
I was beginning to think you weren't coming, my lord. You've brought your...
My solutions are hammer and everything looks like a nail.
All the silver and stones I could scrape together at such short notice?
You brought the whole 500 talents.
That was the price we agreed upon, yes? If you've no objections, I'd like to see the crystal.
Of course. Right this way, my lord.
I think double crosses aren't a problem, Mylon. Just cast I obliterate Earth. Just absolutely destroy their day.
Bad at all. You weren't lying about the clarity. But what of security? If I were to be stopped on the road, what guarantee have I that it wouldn't be seized as property of the Republic?
Because these crystals are no longer the property of the Republic. You're not buying from us. You're buying from them.
And we have no more jurisdiction here than you, my lord. But we have ships, and will gladly deliver to a port of your choosing, now that our price has been met.
Royalists, eh? What brings you here?
Why, to collect their share of Drake's Fang's blessing, of course. Our nations are allies, and so they are entitled to a portion of the Mother Crystal's bounty. And, being such good friends, we elected to increase that portion and share the benefits.
So...
And now that these crystals are officially property of the Kingdom of Waloed, we are duty-bound not to interfere, no matter where they might happen to end up next.
Interesting.
Did you get all that? They're in cahoots!
So it would seem.
My lord, what is the meaning of this?
Double-crossing dogs. They're not here to do business. Kill them. Kill them both!
Yo, wouldn't it be funny if, Excuse me! Have you heard of our Lord and Savior, Thunderbeard? Oh, my dude. Oh, my dude. Oh, you just got herb stomped.
It's not over yet, Uncle. Good. I'm just getting warmed up.
Did I just see a healer? Excuse me. Excuse me? Hey, buddy, get in the tornado. Such entertainment.
Finished.
Bonk. What do you mean new enemies approach? Hit me. Hit me. Hit me. Oh, there's a chokebo. I'm sorry, chocobo! Item. Anyway. I don't need. Goodbye. Wadoosh! Find the healers first. Dude, I see someone healing. That's not allowed. Okay, there we go.
Well,
look! We bought all their crystals.
How'd you like my performance, huh? I've often played the villain on the stage. I think I did the role justice. Don't you?
That was great.
Greybeard, you were magnificent.
A price bleeding
seems
blood. I bought them
thrilling.
with their blood. I bought their
Shame you
crystals
have more
with
of
their
an
own blood.
audience, but perhaps
I'm
that's for the
such
best.
a smooth
How long have you been
talker.
watching? Long enough to witness your uncle's sordid transaction.
It was
I
great.
hardly expected one so venerable to degrade himself so thoroughly, buying one's way into the confidence of degenerates. Ingenious.
This was the trouble you spoke of. The men of the Rock taking crystals meant for the common folk and conspiring with the royalists.
This was, what, 20 minutes?
Now it's over.
Indeed it is. The people of Dalamil had scarcely any means of redress against Kupka's men, let alone a foreign army. Until you two came along, that is. Well, we'd better get these crystals back to town. You won't mind waiting with them while I fetch a wagon.
No. I thought I heard my door open and I got freaked out for a second. Sometime later.
It occurs to me that I still don't know your name.
Clive.
Okay.
So, Sid the Second is a Clive. I suppose it could have been worse. Well, Clive, you held up.
Clearly they don't know about Rosaria.
I must do the same. Passage through the South Gate, was it not? To tell the truth, you've helped a little there too. Many of the guards have already been redeployed to deal with the issue of their missing comrades. And those left behind have been encouraged to look the other way should you attempt to pass through.
Thank you. And please allow me to cover your costs. You still have the purse I gave to the soldiers, I trust? I saw you pluck it from one of the bodies.
Oh, dear. Was I really so obvious?
And my name is not Greybeard. It is Lord Byron Rosfield, thank you very much.
No, thank you very much, Greybeard.
Double the... Ugh!
I don't think Byron likes him very much.
Here, wear this.
Oh, a pin! Yes, my Boy Scout badge. Give. I want. Yes! You accept the Desert Rose from Lubor. Sweet. I now have a new Boy Scout badge.
With it shall be a friend of yours.
Thank you, Lubor.
And please, feel free to send one of my Stoluses back to your people. Tell them that Rosina Dalamil is back in bed with Sid.
I don't think I want to say that. There's a lady back there who might get very angry with, quote, Sid being back in bed with someone. The guards that lived definitely asked for a raise when they came back.
I'm trusting you, Sid. Or should I say, Clive. So be sure not to let me down. I have a reputation to uphold.
Interesting. Okay.
Well then, I wish you a safe journey south.
Thank you.
Not at all. It was my pleasure.
You didn't do anything. You just told guards to... Alright, whatever, fine. Okay, whatever, sure, buddy. Bye. You know, I've not really liked a lot of Sid's allies throughout the game. It's kind of funny. Sid has really bad new quest available nearby. Nani? Okay. You know what we have to do then. We have to do side quests. It's not optional. It's mandatory.
A knife before. Perhaps Forge Master Luba's having fun at my expense.
It's like Japan in World War II when asked to react to America doing things. We attacked a fugitives and they dropped the sun on us twice.
Are you Clive? Sorry.
Why am I being
My mind was
texted?
elsewhere. I'm Sava, Master Luba's least accomplished apprentice.
Man, I'm not kidding.
Soon to be former apprentice
Without
if I can
fail,
pass
every
this
time I'm on
test.
stream,
Maybe I'm just not the resourceful type.
every time I'm on
People are
stream,
buying up weapons
it's like
faster than
100
Briar's Kiss
texts.
can forge them, and here I am, unable to make a decent bit of kitchenware. He wants me to make a carving knife, one that embodies the spirit of Dalamil. Whatever that's supposed
My
to
guy,
mean.
make it curved.
I don't suppose you have any idea what he's on about, do you?
I've been seeing all these guards with scimitars. My dude, just make a curved carving knife. I promise, it'll work. No, it'll work, trust me.
Thought I'd ask.
It'll work.
It was that, so pack my bags.
Hear me out.
I could give you a hand if you like. I know how busy the Briar's Kiss has been, and that Lubor needs all the capable hands he can find.
I'd be a fool to refuse.
So, where do we start?
Good question. If I'm honest, I've never made any kind of knife before. And then there's this little riddle to keep in mind. The spirit of Dalamir.
Okay, my dude. You need a little more work if you've never made a
I see
knife.
there's only one way we'll be solving Lubor's puzzle. We need information. The more the better.
Now what he needs is a pair of tongs.
There's no point fumbling in the dark,
I'm kind of in agreement. This dude is wanting to forge with no forging tools.
There's plenty of folk in Dalamil who use knives for a living. There's the butcher, of course, and any number of cooks. They're bound to have an opinion or two about the tools of their trade. All right. I think we have a plan. Let's get to it, shall we?
This kid,
I'll talk
all
to
right.
every cook I can find. You speak to the butcher, and anyone else you can think of.
All right.
I technically use a really long
Let's hope
knife.
that someone says something useful.
Make it straight. Flat. Make it flat. Don't make it bendy. A knife should not bend. You thinking he can beat metal into shape with his own bare hands?
I better get to it.
I'm gonna go pick up this other side. Okay, no. We're gonna do these two side quests, and then I'm gonna jump back to the hideaway really quick because there's supposed to be a hunt somewhere around here, but I need to go read up on the hunt again because I don't remember exactly where it's supposed to be. So, you know. You laugh. Wait, not Mega Bending. You laugh once, but you laugh, but once he. But once he what? But once he what?
Welcome, sir. What can I do you for?
A question, if you don't mind. I need to know what
He
makes
makes
a
the
good
famous
carving
90-degree knife. He's
You a
rich.
blacksmith or something?
Something, I suppose.
Fair enough. Knives, is it? First and foremost, it's got to hold an edge. Most knives will make it through fat, no problem, but sinew dulls cheap steel in no time.
That's
Give me
very
a blade
true.
which can slice through anything that crosses my chopping block, and I'm a happy woman.
So a knife that stays sharp. Makes sense.
And again, with the no bending part.
Have a taste.
I love the attention to detail of this guy using ice magic to keep meat frozen. Is that an ad break? Is that an ad break? I am apologies. Where was the other...
Made from the stoutest stoneware.
Where was the
They've
other,
opened the gate.
Oh.
Lubor was true to his word.
Hello, guy.
Yeah, but what would be the...
What is it? I'm in no mood for chatter.
Sorry. Do you mind if I ask your trade?
Hunter, why?
I have a question. Can you tell me what makes a good carving knife? I assume you use one out in the
Using
field.
ice magic to keep meat frozen, instantly commercial place for a place that serves burger.
Has to be able to put up with some punishment. Can't be dealing with a brittle blade, not while I'm on the hunt. If your knife snaps every time you use it, you'll be spending coin as fast as you make it. Times are hard enough as it is.
Yeah, it needs
Thank
to be
you.
strong.
I won't keep you any longer.
All business, eh? Man after my own heart.
So, a carving knife should be hard-wearing and hold an edge. Hardly a revelation.
I agree.
Let's
That's
hope
kind of
Sarah had
dumb.
better luck than
I
I
mean,
did.
that's pretty odd. I'll go ahead and wrap this up. Hold on. Wait, no. I'll just do this. I'll just do the quest. I'll just do the quest because Look at me go. I'm maintaining a thought path. Why do you have 3 different dialogue boxes, my dude?
Clive.
Oh, because you have 3 different dialogue boxes. Okay. Now what he needs is the curved serrated knife.
You and I
have more in common than you might think. Not only are we both masters of the blade, and devilishly handsome to boot, but we are both the second people to bear our respective names. Somehow I doubt you're actually any good with a sword. You're just really good at forging them.
What?
Actually, wait. No, maybe not. Never mind. What, you didn't think Rosina Delamo was my own invention, did you? It was the name of my master. I inherited it from her, along with her title and her smithy. Ensuring that her name lived on was the least I could do after all she did for me. She plucked me from the streets and put my less than nimble fingers to work making blades instead of trouble.
Alas.
She was to leave my life as suddenly and unexpectedly as she had entered it. I swore to follow in her footsteps, that I might change others' lives as she had mine. That is why I keep her forge alive, why I play the desert hare, why I care for the orphans of Dalamel. Indeed, I had thought my obligations to Renz and Drika to be my most pressing concern. That is, until the infamous Cid made a surprise reappearance, rather muddied the waters.
Still?
I suppose there's enough of me to go around, but do forgive me if the desert hare isn't always at your beck and call, won't you? Mylan never lets them know his next move. Never let them know your next move. Attack! Oh! Ow! Guys, I'm kind of stupid. You use literal tornadoes in a fight. I don't think you use swords as much either. That's fair. Oh no, no. I karate chopped my desk without thinking, oh, that might hurt a little. Evidently, Milo doesn't let Milo know Milo next to me. You heard them thug the mic.
Ours is a blessed corner of the Velcroy.
A veritable oasis with clear running water and natural hot springs. I don't doubt that people have been gathering here since long before the founding of the Republic. Since it was founded, they've been gathering in even greater numbers to serve the needs of the miners who work Drake's Fang and the soldiers who guard it. I felt the crunch of your hand through the strap of my one. No, my hand's fine. It's taken worse beatings, trust me. I play guitar. It's taken worse beatings. Trust me on that. And serve them they did, lighting their coffers far from the prying eyes and grasping fingers of the Republican excisemen. What? What is that? What does that even mean? Soldiers, pickle. Not that edicts from Rondella can carry much weight in these parts. Dalamil has long been something of a law unto itself. Here, those with the most money, or the most friends, make the rules. You just now figuring that out? Figuring what out? I'm kind of stupid.
At least they did.
Until Kupka built that castle of his at the heart of the Mother Crystal, Dalamil has been Titan's fiefdom since then. And while his men may be liberal with their coin, they're anything but in the exercising of their authority, which, as I'm sure I don't need to tell you, is absolute.
So,
you see why those with the people's best interests at heart took it upon themselves to organize their own protection. My predecessor chief among them. Amogus. Exciseman equals tax collector. Oh, thank you. Okay. Am I saying that right? Exciseman? I assume kind of like exercise, but excise. To excise someone is to, like, demand something from them, so I assume it's exciseman. Yes? Okay.
How very fitting.
That the noble standards of Dalmekia and Waloed, partners in arms on so many battlefields, should also become partners in crime. Still, the merchants of Dalamil will be relieved to see them brought to justice. Many have been driven almost to ruin for want of crystal. I'm sure they would all be rushing to thank you for the service you have done them, if, of course, they had any idea what you had done.
Of course.
As long as we remain reliant on the power of crystals, we leave ourselves open to such exploitation. But people are such greedy, needy creatures.
There's simply no other way.
Clive, you must bring down each and every mother crystal in the twins and put an end to the people's thoughtless dependence upon them. Do try not to disappoint me. Words are hard.
Now.
Lux is a tax collector confirmed. Nobody knows how to pronounce that unless they are one.
So, how'd it
Lux
go?
collects
You
the
got anything useful,
bounties of
should I be looking for a new
blood
trade?
as a
Only
black
that blade
belt
should be durable and stay sharp.
and as a
I
swordsmaster.
can see how that relates to the spirit of Dalamil.
I didn't have much
Like
luck
I
either.
said,
The
curved
cook said
swords!
He needs his knives to be light. Too heavy and they do his shoulder in.
So we're no better off than when we started. Perhaps Lubor didn't mean anything with his Dalamil remark. But that can't be right. I've bandied enough words with the man to know that he chooses them carefully. No.
Curved
Must be
swords.
missing something.
You just
Something
steal
right
kneecaps.
in front of our noses, most likely.
No doubt you're right, but...
Look at them! Hold on. When I unpause this, look at the swords in the racks behind him. They're all curved. I'm not crazy. They're all curved. Most of them are curved.
Agreed. Lubor wouldn't like that much.
Hold on.
Right. I've
The
been
left rack
trained
was
to
especially
work
what I was
iron.
looking at.
The cheap stuff, mind. But it's hardy enough if you don't hammer it too thin, and it sharpens up nicely with a bit of effort. Trouble is, it's
That rack
either
right
durable
behind him.
or it's light.
It's like full of
Only
curved swords.
Someone is going to be disappointed. Forge Master Lubor, probably.
Is there no one else you can turn to? Someone who knows their metals, perhaps?
The other apprentices know better than to help me with my test. But maybe there is someone I could turn to. A merchant, a favourite of Forge Master Lubor's, who sells metals to tradesmen passing through the Valcroy.
Cut sword up a bit,
bet
apply
she'd know
handle
a
to
thing
one
or
end,
two.
bam, knife with curve. Exactly. Look at all those. Like, okay. Those are curved. 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 Like, my dude and his curved swords. Oh, that's way too far. We're going and picking up this other side quest.
The most fragrant herbs and fresh bread warm from the oven.
Or better yet, has he tried perhaps an axe?
From the stoutest stoneware.
I don't know.
Everything I've worked for. All those years of toil. Every coin I've ever earned is tied up in this place.
Uh-oh. This
You
doesn't
alright?
sound good.
The baths are closed. Leave me be. On second thought, perhaps you are just what I need. Might your
My
services
dude
be
just
fine?
eyed Clive up and down
Depends
like
on
a
the
piece
job.
of candy.
I'd have you save my business. The baths. The water's turned scalding hot and all the crystals in Dalimil wouldn't be enough to cool it. I've no doubt that my woes stem from the water's source. But I can't go and investigate for fear of my customers thinking I've abandoned the place. I'm bound to these baths in more ways than one. I beg of you.
I don't... If
Go
you
to
put
those
up a
loft terraces.
temporarily
Tell me what you find there.
closed for renovation sign, I feel like that's fine. I feel like if you put up a, hey, blah, 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 closed for renovations, and everybody that has gone to the baths is like, oh, they're like really stinking hot. Like, he's just trying to fix it. I feel like that makes perfect sense to me, but okay, sure, guy.
All right. I'll go and take a look.
Has he tried maybe just
Wonderful.
having an
It's
independent
not far.
bathtub?
Leave the market by the
No,
south gate. The
when they
smell of
talk
sulphur
about
will guide you
baths,
the rest of the way.
especially since this is a Japanese
These
dev,
baths are all that keep me from an
these
ignoble
are
end
like
in a
big
debtor's
public
prison.
baths.
My livelihood, my very life, is at stake.
They look more like our pools in America. Like public pools.
Just look at the detail.
Alright, we're gonna technically, well, I'll run and go do this one, because I think I need to use the stupid gate to go to that one.
Needed to a silken soft.
I mean, it's in 2 chamber baths. What? I am confusion? What do you mean 2 chamber baths? Chocobo!
Faster!
Nyum. Also, somewhere around here is a big nasty. Hi, Torgal! I have no idea where this big nasty is supposed to be. No, leave me alone, scorpions. Southern Velcroy Desert. No. It's gonna be in this Velcroy Desert place. Two big tubs where water flows from one bathtub into the other bathtub once it's cool. Oh, I think I know what you want. Like one for when you wish to boil yourself, and the other for when you want to unboil yourself. I think I know what you're talking about. Is there like no? Wait, let me check the. No, there's not. Haha, I'm stupid. You won't let me ride my chocobo into town, will you?
That'll do, girl.
Darn. Okay. I think I know what you're talking about.
Ready, go?
Noom. Okay. You know what? Let's just search for my hunt target really quick. Let's, cause I know it's somewhere around here. It's supposed to be a big black mass. Whatever that means. Not a bunch of scorpions. Not a bunch of scorpions. That's not what I'm looking for. Okay. Leave me alone. Those look like velociraptors. They're not.
Alright.
Salamander?
No mistakes.
Okay. He's just kind of a boy. The battle music in this is pretty cool. I say right as it ends. Darn. Or better yet, turn your overly hot bathhouse into a massive steamer. Turn your establishment into a place for steamed foods. Don't you mean steamed peoples? Yeah. I think my hunt target is going to be up in the top right over here. Simply because if I was designing a map, and I had a boss somewhere in this massive place, I'd put it right up here in the far corner. To be as irritating as humanly possible. You think? Oh, hello. Oh wait, I'm a little too far west. If it's too hot for people, make steamed broccoli. Turn people into steamed broccoli. 5-head. Can Revivify revive a steamed person? Asking as proof of concept. It depends on what you mean by steamed. If you just mean like they got cooked a little bit, probably. If you mean steamed as in their skin is melted, then I'm not so sure about that one, Chief. Hello, I'm looking for a big nasty. Are you a big nasty? Hello? You are a big nasty. You're an adamantoid. Vestito Callan. Vestito Callan. I don't know. You're the thing I'm hunting. Get over here.
Well, Clive. Biggest one.
Oh, you have a lot of defense.
Nice try.
Let's just go ahead and let it break. Tornado! Oh! Shredded full gauge! I'm gonna get hit. Wait! I heard the sound. Come on! Bully! 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 Oh, gouge. Didn't work so well. You gonna water cannon? Oh, I should be blocking his attacks. Oh!
To me, boy.
Needed that.
slow.
Come on. There we go. Maybe no block. I blocked the wrong move. I blocked the laser beam instead of the single hit. Everything is dog, except dogs. Dogs are turtles. Yes, yes. Scarlet. Oh, we got Scarletite. We have the meat. Hold the phone. Hold the... Okay, well, I should probably... hold on. Let me finish this quest, because I don't think there's an obelisk out in these ruins out here. So let me do this quest out here really quick. And then we shall go craft some more endgame gear. I need something that rips will gauge apart better than gouge, because gouge gets me killed a lot. I always get like, no, finish the combo, and then I get curb stomped. I get absolutely like smacked into the ground, and it's not as great for my health as it used to be. Like it used to be, I could tank through like any number of hits while inside gouge, and now it's like, oh no, you get your crap rock, you get absolutely stomped onto the floor. It's not fun.
Lord Cook has finally made his
combo
move.
greed, exactly. Oh, hi Sava. Hey, I was just dealing with the turtle.
Or will you be needing help with your bags?
Well, I asked her, but... you tell him.
If you're looking to make a knife that will impress a master like Lubor, there are options. They're just not that viable. Featherlight adamantite knives will get passed from generation to generation, never needing so much as a lick of the whetstone. But adamantite is unique to ash, so it doesn't come cheap.
And it's beyond my skill to handle.
Unique to ash. Are there any materials unique to Dalamil? Something which could be mixed with iron to refine it. Make it lighter.
What are you getting at?
You said that Lubor trained you to work iron. Then that's what he'll expect you to use. But he would have known that it would either be too heavy or too brittle for a carving knife. Perhaps his Dalamil remark wasn't a riddle, but a hint.
If it's cheap metal you're using, then there's always limestone, I suppose. Folk first settled Dalamil to get at her mineral deposits. And, if you know the trick, it can be melted down in the furnace to drive out impurities from low-quality iron.
Bloody hell! That must be it!
Yeah, that sounds like it.
I don't suppose you know the trick, do you?
It's hardly my speciality, but I've been around enough blacksmiths to know how it works.
Looks like I've got some learning to do. Clive, I hate to ask after all that you've done for me, but...
Limestone? Fine. I can hardly abandon you now. Besides, I want to know if this is the answer to Lubor's little riddle.
I can't thank you
We're
enough,
invested
Clive.
now. Hook, line, and
You'll have
sinker.
no trouble finding limestone over in the terraces. The place is bloody made of it.
Then I suppose I'll meet you back at the forge.
Right you are. I'll see you shortly.
Okie doke.
Do you crush it up?
So where am I going? Oh, back there? Okay, perfect. Perfect. Okay, world map. Back to the hideaway really quick. New equipment! Let's go! A new missive has been delivered to Clive's chambers. That's interesting.
The Litlins have been up to their old tricks again.
Just want to check on this. I freaking did it. I found your stupid turtle. There we go. Alright. When's your next thingy?
I wasn't expecting you back.
When's your next? 410! 410! Oh, but that gives me 800 ability points. Okay. High Cleric's Medallion. Oh, nani? Oh my gosh, 850? I'm not even halfway done with the side quests in this game? What?
All done?
What in the heck? Hi, why do
my
you have a
favorite
notification for me?
pupil.
Oh, you had things to
Thus
talk about.
ends
Hold on.
today's
No,
lesson.
come here.
Here for another of my lectures.
Ask about mid.
We met under curious circumstances.
I think it is fair to say. It was during my time at the university. I had returned to my lecture hall to collect some notes and discovered Mid crouched under the lectern, sketching some design or other by candlelight. It transpired that she had fashioned a key, and had been using my classroom as her own secret study, a place of quiet refuge from overzealous tutors and the like.
Naturally.
I insisted she leave. But Mid, being Mid, she refused to take no for an answer, and before I knew it, I had not only allowed her to continue her late-night studies, but had agreed to take her on as a pupil into the bargain. Though I soon wished I hadn't, her refusal to defer to authority was no less evident in my lectures. Was this my reward for years of painstaking study, I wondered, to be teased and tormented by some oil-stained stripling who seemed to delight in my discomfort?
Still.
Our time together was not entirely disagreeable, not least because it was she who unearthed the plot against my life, and encouraged you to come and whisk me away to safety. And so I came to take refuge in your base of operations, just as she once did in mine. Ask about
Lord Byron Rothfield.
Of the 7 high houses, protector of Port Isolde. And your uncle, no less. Is so cute. The Moogle is adorable. Fussy Coffee Pot, thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome.
I heard tell
That he was an adventurous soul, and journeying alone to the secret lair of the villainous Sid the Outlaw would certainly seem to give truth to such rumors. Go away. Be gone! Thought! Alright, anyway. Carry on. He will make a valuable ally, and a generous one, I hope, and his connections among the nobility will surely prove useful.
why.
Perhaps we will soon be inviting the heads of the remaining high houses to a grand soiree here in the hideaway. I must practice my steps. Listen, he made the distinct mistake of trying to engage me when my computer's not the actual thing running the game. I don't have to tab out of the game at all. I have OBS on my active window, and I'm running my PS5 through a freaking capture card. It's beautiful. I wish I could do this for everything. But unfortunately, this isn't my PS5. Everybody else has to share, because the PS5s do be kind of expensive. But like, okay, okay, I just wanted to check. Okay, I need to visit Karen again. For more potions, because I had to use the couple. The Tortle decided, Clive looked tasty. Hello, Karen.
And what can I do for you? If you're gonna buy something, be quick about it.
2 high potions, please.
It's better I'll be here.
Thank y'all. Do I have any selling materials? I don't remember if I got any. I usually try to... Aha!
I reckon
Oh, I got 2 of
can
those.
find a buyer. Is that all?
Hello, Blackthorn.
What do you want?
Okay. No, I need to craft it. Dragon Slayer's bracelets.
If I do say so myself.
Sweet.
And?
Sweet. Yes! I have HP and defense now. Alright, I have 613 ability points. Sounds to me like I need, what's this move? Oh, right. Muda, 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 muda. That's exactly what that is. That is exactly what that is. Baboski. Anyway. Oh, I could master increases number of lock-ons. Oh, that doesn't do a whole lot for me. Do I... Douche. Extends precise execution window. I don't mind that being as small as it is. I really don't. Increases limit break gauge gain upon blocking an attack. Hey, yo! Well, that sounds nice. That sounds nifty. Although I think we're just gonna... 575, that puts me at like 1100-ish. Yeah, that's not really enough for anything yet. Okay. Back to the thingy. Oh wait, no, I had a missive. I had a missive. New. I have a letter. A Desert Alliance. Sid II. I trust you will forgive me for putting you and your dear uncle to the test. I am confident that a man of your position can understand the importance of earning one's trust, especially in times like these. For what it is worth, you now have earned mine, and I can assure you it shall not easily be relinquished. May this be the start of a fruitful friendship. Rosanna. Alright, buddy, look here. We're gonna have to have a conversation, alright? Okay, whatever.
Well, this is no good. I was hoping to get out of the heat for a little while.
Is it true what I'm hearing?
Alright.
My carpets.
Take a sniff, good sir.
Fresh bread, warm from the oven.
I need to gather limestone and go to the guy's place.
We should get going soon. Do you have water?
I walked through the gate.
I'm not too late.
What is it, Lubor?
A question that I neglected to ask earlier. Where is it that you're bound?
To Drake's Fang. To finish Hugo Kupka.
Just as I thought. Then allow me to share a secret. Drake's
What's up?
Fang is currently riddled with royalists. Talmeki and Waloed are allies, and as you have seen, their soldiers work hand in glove. But no nation has ever before allowed a foreign army to make a barracks of its holiest of holies.
Not by choice, at least.
And there's more. My man on the inside of the Fang has failed to report for several days. I fear there may be more trouble lying in wait for you on the road ahead.
Isn't there always?
If you're determined to beard the lion's den, then promise me one thing. That you will enter via the mines, where the guard is lightest.
Okay.
I've lost one Sid already. If I lose another, people will start to think me careless.
I don't plan on dying. Not before Kupka does, anyway.
Oh, hydrate? Okay.
So long as you have a plan.
What year is it? I think I've been in a coma. Hi, Kazu.
Drake's Fang should be just beyond these springs. Shall we press on?
Nah, I got side quests to do, guy. I can never get my head away from Sid being the sloth from Ice Age. True. So anytime someone says Sid, I just think sloth. Truth. Alright.
One rock looks a lot like another. But hopefully this is what Southern needs.
You don't suppose... Oh, I have to go all the way down and then come back around? My man, that's annoying. That water looks gorgeous. It really does. It really does. I wish I could jump in.
What the hell are those things?
Bow, 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 bow. That's Endwalker. That's 100% Endwalker. It is driving me insane. The fact that I cannot place where that is. Do 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 do. Is that Marum Lamentorum? For those to avoid spoilers. I know it's probably akin to the geyser water in Yellowstone, though. I mean, it probably is, considering those are bombs. Do a swim. I actually swam in something relatively similar, very relaxing.
That explains the heat.
Goodbye. Tornado! Goodbye. Oh, you... There we go. The blue one is Old Faithful. It was! I loved that reference. That was great. That was great. Cause that's the big geyser in Yellowstone, right? I think?
Let's cool things down a bit. Let's hope it's enough to keep the baths from boiling.
Yeah? Okay, good. I got that right. I'm just looking for items at this point. Yeah, there we go. Don't know if you saw, but the little ones were bath bombs. Oh, were they? I mean, I just saw bomb. I didn't really... Bombs are pretty typical across Final Fantasy, but I did notice it was Old Faithful.
I saw with my own two eyes what you did to those devils down there. And I still hardly believe it.
Pictured here is the local cat bar beating the crap out of some innocent bath bombs. You bet ya. You bet ya I beat me up some bath bombs. I really should get used to trying to use block, because the Titanic counter off of the block is really stinking good. But my Soulsian reflexes are too deeply ingrained to not dodge. Parrying is not in my nature. This is why you're banned from Bedmouth.
We should get going soon. Do you have water?
Finally, we'll be able to get what's
Wait, Incense!
It's Beth. It's Beth and Bodyworks.
There he is. The man who saved my business. I was hoping we'd be seeing you again. The baths grow more bearable by the moment. It won't be long now before we are back to business as usual.
I'm glad to hear it.
Now, tell me this. What did you find at the terraces? What threatened to make me a pauper?
Not what I expected, that's for certain.
A bunch of bombs. Not anymore now. It's just Bodyworks helping Milo beat the crap out of their bad. I don't think they're bodywork anymore. I'm just gonna be real with you, Krill.
That's not to say I don't believe you, though. Creatures made of flame, eh? That's something new to worry about. But I burdened you with my worries enough already. Here, a small something by way of thanks.
Just hire a guard, my guy. It's really...
high time I got back to work. With a little luck, the day might yet be salvaged.
What did you do to their body? I crushed it. I broke it. I beat it into smithereens. Why their body no work anymore? That's why. What are you thinking about? Ooh, more Scarletite. Thank you, good sir.
The juiciest meat from Greens. Yes, they're the finest fabrics.
Sava! I bring you limestone.
I wasn't sure how much you'd need, but I hope this
Bunk
is
the
enough.
catboy. Wait, no, don't bunk. No bunk. But you send your bunk stick away for repairs.
You are one of the good ones, you know that.
You think I have bunk perms here?
She's got quite a gift for teaching that one.
I am immune to bunk.
Now,
I am
time
invulnerable
to see if
to the
limestone
bunkage.
is the secret weapon we were hoping for.
It's not curved!
That'll do, I reckon.
Also, Krill, that's serrated enough for you? Because that's not an edge.
Her spirit, if you will.
It's a fine-looking blade.
I only hope Master Lubor agrees.
That sounds like my cue. And just as well.
No, that's not a
I was
kitchen
getting
knife.
tired of waiting.
It's
Oh,
not.
sorry, Forge Master Lubor.
Let's take a look then, shall we?
It looks like a carved arrowhead,
Sava,
yeah.
Do you think this is a carving knife worthy of the fine people of Dalamil?
I'd like to think so. But what do you think?
What do I think indeed? It's sharp-ish, but it won't last long with hard use. And it's heavy, heavier than it should be. You might not think it just to hold it for a moment, but sell that to a cook and you'll never hear the end of it. It looks like someone paid a visit to the terraces. The limestone was a step in the right direction, granted, but one that still leaves you short of the mark.
And I was so certain I had it all worked out.
I don't know who you found to teach you that little trick, but it certainly shows initiative. Next question. How much do you think I would charge if I'd made this?
Well, if it took you even a fraction of the time it took me, I would say you could demand a heavy purse.
Guy.
And who would be able to pay that? The butcher? The hunter? The cooks over at the inn? Dalamil is home to humble traders, not wealthy lords and ladies. Rule number 1 in any business, Sava. Know your customers.
Yes, Forge Master.
This is just about passable. But only just. I'd say you're worth keeping around a little longer. Starting tomorrow, you'll have an anvil of your own.
I will. Thank you. I was wondering, what would you do if you were asked to forge a carving knife?
I'd do what I always do. Ask who it's for. If it was for the butcher, I'd make sure it holds an edge. For the hunter, I'd make it as tough as Titan. For the cook, light as a feather. And for the nobleman, I'd make it cost an absolute fortune.
That's dirty, but I love it.
There goes a master, all right.
It looks like congratulations are in order.
I couldn't have done it without you. So much for the Forge Master's
Take that knife and attach it to a longer stick, and it would have been a very nice thing to use against the angry turtle. I actually agree with that. A spear would have been nice against that turtle, because my sword was bouncing off his shell sometimes.
I had you run around for no good reason.
You've passed your test. That's all that matters. You'll have a forge of your own in no time.
And when I do, I'll craft you the finest carving knife you have ever seen.
Again, use Tornado. I did twice. Did you not see? Oh my gosh, the renowned climb is so slow. It is so slow. Okay. Onwards to Drake's Fang. You fought once and a tornado occurs. You don't need the sword, Mylon. Renown does not go burr. It does not. I am Sag. It's the little green thingy that I keep building up. Whenever I complete like a quest or a hunt or anything, it's a little greeny bitty. And it used to build a lot faster, but it is not anymore.
Thank you,
and it is highly unfortunate.
Anything else I can take off your hands?
Okay. Did I use medicine? No, I did not. Okay, cool. I couldn't recall. I don't need your chump armor or weaponry. Clive be a Dark Knight in your opinion? Clive is not a Dark Knight. I'm sorry. He's not. He does not have a two-handed greatsword.
Come on, girlie.
You know what would have made Renown go burr if you made the carving knife? True. You're probably very right about that. Hello. Okay, that's closed off. I can't go that way yet. Hello! The Jaw. Why is it called the Jaw? Oh, because it's called Drake's Fang, so this is the Jaw. Okay, that makes sense. You gonna take control of my character as I come over the hill? Yeah, you are. Jaw obelisk activated. Okay, cool.
There it is. Drake's Fang.
Ow! That looks like a volcano.
Kupka will be hiding inside.
Along with goodness knows how many guards, all on highest alert. You'll need to keep your wits about you if you're to reach him. So be careful.
Was that your back? No, that was my arm.
Uncle.
I stretched my arm.
Before you go, Clive, allow me to apologize.
For?
After what befell at Phoenix Gate and the crisis that followed in its wake, I fled. I retreated to my counting house and danced attendance upon the vicereine in the hope it would bring me favor. I betrayed my nation to save my skin.
Oh.
Like the coward I am.
He licked Annabella's boots, basically, is what he's saying.
Uncle, please.
It's
It wasn't that
late,
painful,
Clive.
Lux, don't worry.
This area is yours by right, and there are those that would help you to take it back.
Clive isn't a leader, my guy. He's not.
But the
I mean,
courage
okay,
of
he
my
kind of
brother.
is.
I might already have done so. But
Well,
that
now here
ship has
confirming he needs a
sailed.
good code of
You,
WD-40.
however,
No.
Yeah, I
Forgive
don't
me,
see
but I
Clive
cannot.
taking the throne.
I fight to build a new world now.
He did what he had to survive. Yeah, that's kind of what my opinion is. I'm not mad at
better
Byron.
world. Where men
It's
can
kind of water
live
under the
and
bridge at
die
this
on
point.
their own terms.
Like, Phoenix Gate was a long time ago. Hella long time ago.
Was raised in a nation that strove to improve the plight of bearers. Only later did I realize that spark of freedom did not arise by chance, but was kindled by my father. You would see me follow in his footsteps. And that is exactly what I mean to do. Not by ruling Rosaria, but by extending his ideals to the whole of the twins. Though every soul in the realm may judge my actions heresy, I am certain my cause is just.
you really are just like him, you know? Thank you, Clive, for coming back to me. I am proud to call you nephew.
Aww.
Well then, this is where we must part ways.
Yeah, he's not a fighter.
Wish me luck in convincing my Canvarian friend to share his considerable talents. I mean to plunder his coffers and prove myself worthy of a place in your merry band. Till then, my boy.
Till then, go safely, Uncle.
And you, nephew.
We
We have much to catch up on, you and I.
We're not doing this.
Regale me with the tales of all your adventures.
We're not doing these off-camera death flags game. I ain't playing this crap.
You can regale me too, Torgal.
I ain't doing this. I already lost Sid. I'm not losing Uncle Byron. No, death flag, no. No.
I'm coming.
No.
Kupka.
He's saying goodbye to the dog. That's him dead. No. Oh, that's new. There's a thing. Aha, this is the are you sure you want to proceed? Hope you weren't attached to Uncle Byron. No! Drake's Fang, southwestern Dalmekia. Unlike the other mother crystals of Alisthea that tower above the realm, Drake's Fang lies buried deep within a hollow crag scholars call a geode. That is not a geode. I'm sorry, that's not a geode. A geode is a small rock. How late are you going to be streaming? I don't know. Probably at least until 11, because that's 3 hours, and I typically go for 3 hours, and I don't need to be up until, like, the afternoon. So, probably until 11, maybe 11:30, but probably not much past that. A geode is a small, like, it's a crystal inside of a rock. It's not that big. That's not a geode, my guy. That is, like... That is something different. I don't know what the term would be. Geodes can be big, they're just crystal growths encased in rocks. Like, miles wide big. Like, that big. You've seen ones as tall as people. Holy moly. Okay, maybe. You good, my guy? Oh, right. Hold on. Timeout. For those who are just now joining, I cut this guy's hands off. I think they made him new hands to try and, work, and they aren't.
What are they still at? What has that gutter rat done to me?
He's still this strong? I took Titan, my guy.
in my sight, witch! I'll kill you, Rossfield! I'll rip out your heart! I'll tear you limb from limb!
Peace, Hugo. The table shan't hurt you any longer.
He sought to humiliate me. Me! If you hadn't interfered, he would be dead!
You truly believe you would have triumphed had the battle continued?
Titan would have ground him into dust!
And how would he have done that without his head?
Shut up!
You weren't strong enough, and you call yourself a dominant. Or rather, you did.
You mock me, Harbert.
Man, Dion's got his own vicious streak, clearly.
Do you see, Hugo? You are weak.
Okay, Harbert, I guess.
Fuck!
But so long as that fire burns within you, there is
He's Dion, right? We've heard his name.
There may yet be a way for you to take your revenge.
The sass. You only cut his hands off? Well, I tried to kill him and then this idiot got in the way.
Please, I'll do anything. Just tell me.
The heart.
What of it?
Ah, yes, the prelude.
A Mother Crystal's heart is the most concentrated source of ether in all creation. Perhaps you could take advantage of that. Of course, the crystal would not yield her blessing to any ordinary man. But then, you are no ordinary man, are you, Hugo? Clive Rossfield stole your power, but others have suffered a similar fate, and still managed to find the strength to conjure their icon.
He's talking about Benedicta.
Like Benedicta Harmon. She too drank of the ether and gained a power beyond human understanding.
I don't think this is Dion. Guy. I mean, I know this is going into the famous Titan Lost boss fight. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. If he ever gets usable hands, he's so going to turn them on Harvard and he's toast. I think he will. Dion is a part of a loop.
Run along now, Hugo.
You're right, I'm dumb. He looks similar.
You need only follow the light.
Oh, ad break. I am sorry.
Muthos is here.
Oh.
Very well. It shall be so.
Oh.
You may leave everything to me, Your Majesty.
I am concerned. I am worried. That was a perfectly cut scream. I am concerned. This is when you invest in a good mace. What is it, boy? That is blood. Look up. Look up, Clive. Oh. What in the fresh heck?
Orcs.
Wait, am I supposed to know what these are? Or orcs. A warlike yet surprisingly organized species of beastman native to Ash. They have long been in conflict with the Waluders over control of the continent, and currently count the bulk of its eastern half as their own. However, the encroaching blight continues to eat into the amount of livable land, making the fight for more territory ever more vital. Oh, okay. So they're from... They're... okay.
Bring them from Ash.
Yeah, they're from the eastern continent. Sneak into the darkness. You're gonna go for a bit, gonna do some stuff. We'll try to return before you unstream. Okay, Lux. Thank you for dropping by. I'll see you later.
How the hell did that happen?
Hopefully. Oh, okay.
Spotted us. With me, Tingle.
There we go. Easy, easy. Cut off the nose and give it to the apprentice from earlier. That nose looks sharper than the knife he made! You didn't have to do my boy like that. Okay, whatever.
So much for the men of the rock. Dalmekia's finest.
Interesting. Interesting. Leveler. Bada bing bang boom, alright. Yeah, that's not suspicious at all.
Time to fight.
Torgal, you got that? Good boy! Good boy! Torgal's fine. I'm looking for like treasure chests and stuff. Loot is always important. Here we go. See? Loot. Alright. Which lever do I pull? Do I pull this one? Oh no, I slipped through the broken door. Hello? Does anybody want some Mylon Tush? Hello?
Animals. You should never have left Ash.
New enemy. Oh, lovely. gravity?
Too slow.
Alright, where's that stupid mage? Go away! Interesting. That was kind of excessive. Nothing says go away better than the judgment bolt. It's so satisfying to use, man. It is quite possibly the greatest. I really mean that. Is all these text messages, man. Okay. Treasure chest. Oh look, the door closed again. The favor of lightning. For lightning rod. Increases lightning rod damage. Well, that's neat. That is nifty, I guess. What's with the panic squeaking? Potion used? Well, thank you. I don't need it though. Oh, okay. Is that the way I'm supposed to go, game?
Won't be going any further this way.
Alright, well, I guess that maybe a level 9 fireball says it better. Oh, this door is a little heavier than those levers.
Stairs.
And a man.
This must be the way out.
There's a dude. There's a dude. Nah, we're gonna do this. Hey. There we go. Hello there. Oh. Hello there indeed. Can I help you?
No one be sneaking past this one. How did it get in here?
Ow.
Nice try.
My LB gauge drains during freaking... That's stupid. I forgot to charge it all the way. we go. Come on. Come on. Oh, that did it. Okay. I must leave for now. Girlfriend is playing while Elden Ring is bending. I guided her through it. Nice, nice. She seems to have forgotten all the times I guided her into a dragon saying it dog. Good man, good man. Alright, thank you for dropping by though. I do appreciate. Now we're gonna sit on Rama. Well, that was easy. I mean, aside from all the times that I kind of got my face handed in, but, you know, that's fine. Wait, is it the big door? Is it the big double door? Am I dumb? Am I slightly stupid? It is, in fact, the big door. Let me pull the... Thank you. There we go. Ooh, pretty. That's a boss arena. That's...
By the flames. Come on, Torgal.
That's a boss arena. And I guarantee you these are all potions.
Kuka never did do things by halves. As if taking the Mother Crystal for his own wasn't enough. He had to build his castle in it.
Really? Alright. Welcome to Titan Lost? I don't think so quite yet. I think I might fight Harvard first. I'd be surprised if it tossed out Hugo at me right now. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I thought.
Let the trial begin.
Hi.
What the hell?
With me,
Oh, it's Spirits Within! I know that move! Ow. You can't get me with Paladin main crap. I am a Paladin main. I am too good for you. He's literally called the Undertaker. I love that. Alright, thanks you. I dodged that. Gouge. Goodbye. There we go. There we go. Okay. I was like, if I don't kill him in the second stagger, I'm gonna be mad. But I did it. Okay. Increases thunderstorm damage. I don't use thunderstorm, silly. Alright, get curb stomps. Get absolutely clowned on. What next, buddy? What next?
Seems we're expected.
You think?
So this is the power of Muthos.
I clowned on your stupid trial. You're gonna need to try a little harder than that, buddy. Like, I think I only took like 3 hits in the whole fight. Interesting.
Did the orcs do this too?
Now, I was at half health because that thing hits like a freight train, but... Oh, right. Okay. We're... Tornado indoors! I love just sitting on... I love just tossing them in the tornado and being able to just sit back and watch them get tossed around. It is the funniest thing. Also, I notice I have 1,400 ability points. Is there a thing I can do with this? Oh, I could go get Mountain Buster. Hold on. Hold the phone. Hold the phone. Mountain Buster. Dealing damage to all enemies in a cone in front of Clive. So it's no longer an area AoE around me. Lighter enemies are knocked back significantly and will suffer multiple hits. Increases range and number of hits. Okay, interesting. It is time for ultimate number dose. Alright, sorry, Upheaval. Goodbye. I wonder if I charge up Upheaval. I don't think I do, because it didn't on the move thing. It didn't look like I charged it up. Well, let's test it out, shall we? Oh wait, no, I'm on. No wait. No, I don't charge it up. I just go. Oh. Oh!
What the hell is going on? Are these things here for me? Or for him?
Upgrade Judgment Bolt? I'll upgrade it later. I don't think I have enough right now. Yeah, 100% do not have enough right now. Heavy door. Ah, the throne room. Oh, what is this? Bravery. Oh, I know what bravery is. Some opponents will use the ability Bravery to invigorate nearby allies, enhancing their performance in battle. Look for the icon and defeat these targets quickly or risk taking extra damage. Yeah, bravery means they deal extra damage. Really? That didn't one-shot you? there more specters? Yes, there are. Excuse me. Alright, you know what? Screw this. Do. Get the last one. Come on, there we go. Goodbye. More or less. Do I go to the... Where do I go? Oh, door.
First orcs, now these nightmares. Is this your
Thank you for
doing,
the heal.
Ultima?
Kinda, sorta. Man, the game really thinks I must be suffering right now. Alright. Which icon am I on? I wanted to be on Titan. There we go. Show me your moves. Oh, the Lich. There we go. Yeah, I 100% do not use the Titanic block enough to validate having it upgraded, but it would be cool if I did use it. I got all turn around, which means the right way to go. Is it what? Oh. Nani? What? I am so confused. Okay. Oh. I might be slightly stupid. Hopefully this will regenerate my abilities, because I'm going to need him here in a second. Because I think a boss fight is coming up.
You've been busy, Kupka. But where did you go?
The ringing. That's the thing that tells... That's the thing that calls dominance to each other. Whenever something significant is happening.
The heart.
Yeah, that's my goal. Okay.
He's in the sanctuary. I can feel it. Come on, Toggle.
Really? I can't jump? Fine. Oh, well, hold on a second. Increases upheaval damage? That's the one I just ditched. Cool, and that's the rest of my health. Please let the boss fight be next. I don't want to fight random trash. I want to fight a boss again. That, like, the boss fights in this game are really fun. Yeah, hold on. There we go. Alright.
Just what I needed.
Really? Beware the landslide.
That better be the last of them.
There we go. How's my ultimates doing? Sweet, they're coming back-ish. Alright. Cool. Okay. Hi, Hugo. Is this it?
My everything. I've missed you so much. Kuka!
Oh.
I swear to you, my love. We will never be parted again.
What's wrong with him?
Yeah, he sees Benedicta in there. That's not good. She naked. Which makes sense.
You get away from her! Benedicta!
What the fudge?
I'll kill you, Rasputin!
Oh shit, he's priming.
Ow! Game! Ow! Ugh! Game, please. Ow. Please, I can still hear it. Ow, it hurts my ears.
Come on. Find him. You've done this before. You can do it again. Let the flames burn within you. No. Let them burn without.
Come to me, Ifrit!
Aha! Sensory overload, I hate that noise as well. Yeah, I'm sorry. Not a whole lot I can do about it. Hi, Joshua. Oh, is this it? Is this the Titan fight? Did you become Ifrit? I did become Ifrit. Oh, he large. He a large boy. He big. Oh. Alright. Oh, I didn't see that until the very last second. Oh right, Wildfire's my dash. I forgot about that. Ow, I didn't think he'd come back for another hit. I am doing my best. Okay. You got this? Thank you. I appreciate the vote of confidence. Oh, I should have been doing that, yeah.
Nice trick. But if you can do it, then so could I!
You learned Brimstone! Oh, cool! Do I finally have abilities on Ifrit? Did Uncle die while I was gone? I don't know yet. I don't know yet. I'm fighting Titan. Heal Lorge, boy. Stone's throw. That's not a stone. That's a whole mountain. That's a UFO level of rock. Clive has learned the ability. Okay, yeah, I was right. It's an ability. Hold and release R1 to emit a violent explosion. Hold R1 longer to increase the explosion's size and strength. Press X at any time to cancel the charge without triggering the explosion. If Freed is invulnerable while charging Brimstone, suffering an attack, however, will automatically trigger the explosion.
Let's give this a try. Not bad.
Cool. Bet you can't hit me. Come on. Come on, man. Do better, be better. Oh, I should have. There we go. That did a lot of damage. Oh, 72,000. Ow. There we go. That finished him. Hey, put me down. I'm matching. I am matching. Get judo flipped. Get judo flipped, Titan. Congratulations, you have a glowing rock. Are you gonna eat it? He did actually eat it. I was gonna make a joke about, oh, dumb rock for brain, eat rock. But he actually did eat rock. Did you just suplex a god? I did. Hi, Snowy. He ate a rock. You don't get it, you're getting complaints. He ate a rock. We found Bedlam's ancestor. Oh my goodness. That must have been a spicy rock. Lux says I wasn't. Oh, too big now. You can smell what the rock is cooking. Oh. Oh, that boss music! You'll get here later. Oh, that boss music.
I'm coming, Kuka!
Oh my gosh, this is cool. I love this music. Yeah, sure, I'll use these tentacles. Heck yeah! This boss music is amazing, it really is. So I know that the Titan Lost battle has the only rock song in the whole game. Ow. This is awesome! Oh, that barely dented him. Yeah, I was gonna say, this looks like a clash. Whoa! 600k and it barely dented its health. Good, I wanna enjoy this fight for a while. Oh. Ow. What is with my camera angle right now? There we go. How does takedown work here? Was that really it? Was that his whole stagger bar? Or did I just do enough damage? I love this boss music, man. Oh, that was stupid. Oh, they got... Oh, they got Koji Fox to voice this! I hear it! They got Koji Fox to sing this, man! That is awesome. I messed that up. Stagger him again. There we go. There we go. Did enough damage again. This is so cool. It really is. It really is. This is easily my favorite fight in the game so far. Oh, frick. Ow. Oh, we ain't stopped. Oh, now we are. That brimstone didn't hurt him. It didn't hit him. What are we doing? Come on. Come on. I'm clashing! Sweet. I have a fun. I have a stick. Stick! He's just hurling fireballs. I love it. Hellfire. Oh no, that wasn't Hellfire, that was just a charged shot. It's not time for Hellfire quite yet. We're just going up. We just going up and up and up. But not anymore. Time to go down. Smack him with the stick. Oh. Ah! Okay.
Heads up, Hugo.
Bonk! We're gonna bonk Titan! Bonk the Titan! That's not gonna do it. You need to do Hellfire, my guy. Oh, that does do it. Never mind. I just cleave Titan in two. Hell yeah. Oh, we're not done. Ow. Get canceled. Ow. Beat him up! Beat him up! What the heck? I went in for the attack rather than... Man, aerial dodges are hard. What? I don't have control over my... There we go. What the heck? Go down, my guy! I have stone hands. Yeah, duke it out! Duke it out! Freaking ad break. I'm sorry! I wish I could turn off ads. I really do. Cleave through his skull. There we go. Oh my goodness. Holy moly. Earth and Fury? Literal Earth and Fury. Okay. That was such an epic boss. That was intense. It really was. Oh my goodness. The destruction of that fight had better have taken care of the freaking crystal. Oh, he consumed the heart. Is that what happened, or can I break it? There we go. So what do we think of Titan Lost? This was my favorite boss fight in the game. It was so freaking epic. That felt a lot better than the Garuda fight as Ifrit. Clive, your nose is bleeding. Figured you should be aware. Oh, hi, Joshua.
Is that you, Ultima?
Oh, maybe not.
What do you want?
Your soul is tainted with worthless human will, yet your thirst for power remains undiminished. With every sip you take, you grow in strength, and soon you shall achieve perfection.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You will accept us, Mythos. It is inevitable. You were created for this purpose, and you
Never!
Yeah, you don't kill an immortal being with just a sword.
Fight it, Clive! Don't let him in!
Consciousness. We see now. Human will is so insubstantial it cannot exist in isolation. You mitigate its weakness by interweaving it with your consciousness. We believed we had merely to purge you of your will to claim our vessel. It appears we first have to sever every thread of the consciousness that supports it. No matter. The time to build a new world is not yet upon us. We will contemplate.
The uncle is doomed hearing that? Yeah, he might be.
Thank you, Joshua.
One can no more command the power of ether by drowning in its flood than one can constrain the tides by standing in the sea. I had thought Hugo wiser than this, but it seems his head was full of rocks after all.
She literally ate a rock during the fight. Like, I don't know what you were expecting.
Your Majesty.
Oh.
But mythos is stronger. For 5 years, that man lived only for revenge. Clinging fast to a fiction, even as it swept him into the abyss. One cannot change one's nature through force of will alone. Only the Almighty can do that.
Hugo Kupka, the man who gave his life for a woman's head. A fool like all the rest.
What?
Oh, that the death of a mother crystal should be so beautiful.
Why does Waloed want the mother crystals gone? Are they... So we have Will Turner and a Twink. Those are kind of big bads, unfortunately. So are these.
Some medicine, my lord? I have salves, potions, anything you need.
Stop bothering me, urchin, or you'll feel the back of my hand.
You must consider your health, my prince. If a show of force is needed to keep the Dalmex at bay, you may trust in your dragoons. I beg you to call on Bahamut only as a last resort. His strength comes at too great a cost.
The Empire agreed to an armistice with the Republic, and yet the Emperor still plots its ruin. For now, the Dalmex suspect nothing, and as long as I can hold their gaze, war need not be inevitable. But more than that, Bahamut is the champion of the Empire. When our people look to the heavens, the sight of him gives them hope.
Okay.
Forgive me, Terence. Would that you were my master.
Okay.
But alas.
I will always be your loyal servant.
This is kind of like a almost a Juliet, Jomeo, listen to me, Romeo and Juliet type shtick.
Should the Council's brazen maneuvering prompt the Republic to tear up their own treaty and launch a new assault, our soldiers would advance to meet them, cutting across the Central Isles, but not in time to prevent their forces from breaching the southern defenses and storming Twinside. And so the capital would become a battlefield. Thousands of innocents would die. I cannot allow that to happen.
There is one small mercy, at least.
I'm sorry, it's still
You will not
soaking.
be forced to do battle with Titan.
Would that I could avoid doing battle at all.
1,000 pardons, Your Highness.
What is it?
The report of the death of Titan.
Olivier has been made emperor.
I'm sorry, what?
What is the meaning of this? My father's orders. What were they? Quickly!
Yes, Your Highness. His Radiance requests that Your Highness maintain position here and...
Gah!
Annabella needs to be put on a pike.
Terence,
Yes, my prince.
I must go to the palace.
I'll ready your steed.
So do you.
What is it now?
Forgive the intrusion, Your Highness.
I know you.
At ease.
We stand in the presence of the Phoenix. You wouldn't want to get your fingers burned.
I hope I'm not interrupting.
Not at all. Though I admit, I did not expect.
I'll accept being out on
Guest.
Somebody bonk Bob.
How many years has it been since the remembrance ceremony? 20?
I thought you long dead. Do I address a ghost?
Risiki, fair enough.
Many have told me that I look like one.
You can't bonk the Siki. Alright, fair enough.
But no. I'm alive. Just. Prince Dion of the House Lesage, I have a tale to tell you.
Okay. It's good that Joshua got to Dion, but... Okay, yes, I'll go back to the hideaway. Thank you very much. So looking back at chat, did the one boss happen? I fought Titan. I fought Titan and it was awesome! I love that whole fight. Out of the shadow.
I'd better give Otto the good news.
New.
What ways need
Welcome, Sid.
Also, I'm not gonna lie, I can't help but hear Endwalker music in a lot of these later game areas. Like, I realize that it's Soken, yes, he's the same composer. The best part of the game, in your opinion, save the prologue. Yeah, this was probably my favorite, like, bit in the entire game so far.
It was the same after Drake's breath.
Jill is up and about.
Clive, you're back.
I am. And with glad tidings for once. Hugo Kupka is no more.
Well, I'll be. All of our comrades who lost their lives back at Sid's place be smiling down at you right now.
We had a stolus from Lubor saying Drake's fang had fallen. I expect that was your doing as well, was it?
It's a long story.
One for the history books, I'll bet.
Welcome home, Clive.
It's good
Hi,
to be
Jill.
back. You look better.
I feel it. Which means I'm coming on your next little adventure. You're not leaving me behind again.
Good, because I missed you. Jeez Louise.
Otto, any word on the Royalist movement since I've been away?
Shouldn't you be putting your feet up? If you really want to know, go and have a word with Vivian.
Thank you. I will.
Anyway, yeah, I was gonna say, isn't it like 12:30 for you, my guy? You need to try and sleep? Yeah, you kinda do. Holy moly. 4 hunts? Okay, well, okay. A rank S hunt. Oh, no. Okay. Soul Stingers. But it's a horde. Okay, interesting. Where is that? The fields of Karava, and as the hive has grown... Dalmekia, okay. Dalmekia, just off the sickle, the road though. I'll probably tackle these next stream, considering it's like almost level 11:30. And I would not like to stay up too late. Wow, 20,000 gil for that hunt. Wait, it was called the Breaker of Worlds? Also, I love how the hunt board icon is the rogue tomato from 12. That's just so great to me. Urgent notice to all curse breakers. Due to the discovery of a fallen giant in the Rosarian ruins we have lately been investigating, all work in the region is to be halted with immediate effect, and all members are to proceed no further than the village gate, lest the echo be awakened by your presence. No further action may be taken without Sid's express permission. Oh my goodness. That's kind of terrifying.
How may I help you today, Clive?
Ask about Hugo.
Kupka.
Hugo. I thought that bastard's death would change things.
When I close my eyes.
I can still hear Jara's voice, as he whispers for us to run, as he calls out to the soldiers to distract them. His words saved us, and I'll never forget that. It's just like he said, words are immortal. And his live on in me. They changed my life, and I've wanted to thank him ever since.
Only I don't know how.
I don't know the right words.
I wish you were here.
Teach them to me. When
Your
is...
benefactors are a generous lot.
4:10? Are you seriously kidding me right now? Okay.
Best of luck out there, Sid.
I still find it insane how I'm not even halfway there. Okay, it doesn't look like there's much else.
We're seeing
I think
troops amassing at every border crossing.
I think we're gonna go ahead and call it here.
There. It was the same after Drake's breath.
We're a little over 3 hours. It's fine. It's not that bad. It's you know, usually I go for 3 hours, but this is a little over, and it's fine. It's fine. It is not the end of the world. It is perfectly fine to cut it off after 3 hours. I do have someone to raid. Surprise, surprise. But first I will say thank you to everybody for coming along. There we go. I spelled his name right? Yeah, I did. Okay. Thank you to everybody for coming along. I do appreciate it, everybody. Wow. That boss fight, that was so fun. And that boss music was epic. But anyway, thank you to everybody for coming along. I will not be streaming tomorrow, but Thursday, look out for stream again, because I want to be streaming. You're gonna go listen to that again? It was so cool. Anyway, but Thursday I will be streaming this again to progress a little further, and then Friday is D&D, so look forward to that. But anywho, I think that's gonna be it, honestly. We're going to raid Fox Z. And if it doesn't send you along, there's the channel. But anywho, thank you to everybody for coming along, and I hope you guys all have a very good night. And make sure to take care of yourselves. If you haven't had food, please, for the love of all that is holy, go eat food. It's late. And make sure to drink water, take care of yourselves, alright guys? And have a good night. Make sure to get sleep, alright? Good night!